city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat races, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from.
Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. We're talking about waterfalls today. We're here at the Buttermilk Falls natural area. I keep saying nature, but it's natural area. And we're here to take a photo of the waterfall. So we are going to record what we see in the EVF along with, the GoPro over here. Maybe one day I'll have a second Nikon Z camera instead of relying on the GoPro, but I guess the GoPro sensor is going to have to struggle for a bit longer. So the first thing we want to do is make sure we adjust our variable ND what we need it to be. Pretty much max it out. It's a pretty bright blue sky day today. I honestly cannot remember the strength of this ND filter, but we're just going to say it's probably a 1 to 3 stop, maybe a 2 to 4 stop at most. It is an 82 millimeter, and we're using KF Concept adapter rings to make it fit because the filter is 82 millimeters and the lens is 72. So we're going to start off with 2-second exposure, probably f18, and then ISO 64. We're going to change this to the timer, 2-second timer, and here we'll see what we got. Actually, didn't turn out too bad for what it is. I do kind of wish that they didn't have a swing in right there. I'm not sure who put that there. Kind of destroys the natural environment myself. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to stack exposures, and then we're going to focus stack as well. That way we get the foreground and background perfectly sharp. And you can see my red focus dot is on the rock right by the waterfall. And at f18 we're not really going to worry a whole lot about focus stacking, but a little bit's going to help. But the best thing we're going to do here is do a exposure stacking, HDR stacking. A long time ago I did a tutorial on it, so if you want to click it, it's up there. Check that out after the video if you're interested. We are going to do 3 exposures with the red box on that rock, so we can do an HDR stack of the exposure, and then we're going to do another set with the focus closer to us on the rocks in the foreground, as you can see where my red cursor is. Then when we're done with both of those HDR stacks, we're going to combine them together, and then we're going to get the actual photo that we want. And we're going to combine them in Photoshop. And when it comes to stacking focus, I also did another video on that. You're welcome to check out at the end of the video using Photoshop. It really is a very quick process. So to adjust our exposure for this, we're just going to adjust the f-stop. That way our exposure time is the same and we're still at base ISO of 64. So we're going to go down to f22. And then we're going to brighten it up to, like, let's say f13. And just like that, we got our 3 exposures bracketed. And with the Z9's a really good dynamic range, I'm sure this is going to work out nice. So we're going to do our foreground exposures. Have it focus on the rocks right in front of us. Start at f13. And just like that, you got 3 different bracketed photos for the foreground and the background, so you're going to have 6 images, and it's going to turn out really nice. So that way you don't have to rely on your camera's dynamic range by itself. So if you have a lower end camera that doesn't have that great of dynamic range for exposing for, you know, shadows and highlights, then you can do this technique and you can really pull out a lot of detail without spending a lot of money. But as you can see, it's a pretty cool waterfall set we got going on here. Now, if you do come to the Buttermilk Falls natural area, just be careful. There is a lot of broken glass and stuff. It does kind of seem like it's more of a party spot than a nature spot. And I do wish that the local community would, you know, pick this up, or, you know, whoever runs this little park area would take care of it a little bit better. But if you're interested, I'll drop a link down below for Google Maps with a pin showing you where you can park and where the waterfall is. Honestly, super simple once you find a place to park. It's right off the 4-lane. Walk up maybe 200 feet and here you are. And you can also, you know, go swimming in the pool right here as well. So yeah, pretty happy how that photo turned out. Honestly, it's one of my favorites I've taken in 2023 so far, but we still got another 4 to 5 months left of the year. So we'll see what else I can pull out. I definitely want to find more waterfalls, and at some point I would really love to hit up Ricketts Glen State Park again. I was last there 5 years ago, and I only had a D3400, and I still got some pretty cool shots even with it. If you've enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're chasing 2,000 subscribers right now. Well, who knows if we're ever going to get that far. But it's been a heck of a ride, and I've definitely enjoyed it. And I hope you've enjoyed the little area I've shared today. If you've been here, share a little comment down below what you thought of the area, what your experience was about. And if you know of any other waterfalls in the western side of Pennsylvania or Ohio area, the Pittsburgh area, please let me know down below as well, because I'm really looking for more waterfalls to shoot that aren't the same 4 or 5 local ones that I know of. So until next time, happy shooting out there. We're all in this together. No matter what equipment you have, we're taking photos. That's all that matters. See ya.